I gotta say, I'm not impressed with either of these dudes.
Well, two men who were very hostile to each other before.
Let's talk about the fight.
Embrace afterwards.
Here, let me
we
mute.
had 5.
We'll be able to listen to the post-fight interview, but unfortunately, Showtime, CBS is on some weirdo shit, and they took my Boots Enos video, who got, what was that, a 6-round stoppage over Abreu. Tuck Stute Niembuyar got a decision, and now Erikson, Lubin, and Terrell Goucher pretty much stunk it up. I mean, yeah, Terrell Goucher hurt Erikson, Lubin, and what was that, round 11 or was it 10? But he waited too long to let his hands go. Now, I was there ringside for Erikson Lara versus Terrell Goucher. I was there when the fans were walking out and cussing and pissed and throwing shit all at the ring. You know, Terrell Goucher's style is just like, bro, like, you know. Anyway, we're going to talk about the fight, look at some punch stats. Unfortunately, like I said, Showtime is on some weirdo shit, so I got to get this straightened out. Not Showtime, but CBS, their parent. I got to get it straightened out before next week because, you know, we got the fight next week, the big card. Like, you know, the pay-per-view. So Erikson Lubin should get a unanimous decision victory over Terrell Goucher to be the WBC mandatory for the winner of Jermell Charlo versus Jason Rosario. And that doesn't necessarily mean he's going to get the winner. What it does mean is that, you know, he's going to get a shot at the belt eventually. Now, don't be surprised if Erikson Lara drops his title and we get Jermell Charlo, Jason Rosario winner versus Erikson Lara, or depending on what happens with Patrick Teixeira and Brian Castano. Especially if it's Brian Castano, because that would be undisputed. So, you know, solid Showtime card. You know, it's funny how we've gotten used to, you know, watching these boxing events like with no fans. It's a little jarring, you know. But either way, I'm just glad that boxing is back. You know, we couldn't, you know, just have these boxers just, you know, on the shelf. So we're going to listen into the scores being read in the post-fight interview. I'm going to have this shit.
We have a unanimous decision. Here are the score totals.
With the highlights
Judge
taken care of next week.
ringside, Don Ackerman scores the bout 115 to 113. John McKay sees it 116 to 112. And Tom Schreck scores the bout 118 to 110. All three in favor of the winner of the WBC Silver Super Welterweight and World Title Eliminator, Erikson, the Hammer Lubin.
Let's see what he has to say in the post-fight interview. Yo,
Unanimous
some people
decision win for Erikson Lubin, improving.
Some people might say that his chin is a little, you know, because he got cracked out there, man. I don't know. I'm still on the fence with Erikson Lubin. Now remember, if you don't know, he got sparked out one round, you know, against Jermell Charlo. And his resume so far since then features Ishe Smith, Nathan Gallimore. He's still only 24 years old. He turns actually on the 1st next week, on about a week and a half. He turns 25, you know, 22-1, now actually 23-1 with 16 KOs. You know, it was just that one round against Charlo. We really didn't get to see, you know, him against top level competition. But in my opinion, depending on how you rate styles or not, I don't know if Terrell Goucher is better, you know, than Nathan Gallimore, even though, you know, he doesn't have as many defeats on his record. I don't know if I can say that. But one thing about Terrell Goucher is just like, bro, like, you gotta let your hands go, man. Like, that shit is frustrating. You know? So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little jump cut and wait for the post-fight interview. As you can see, Goucher right there. By the way, those cards were a lot closer than I thought they were going to be. Look, they're all over the place. What was Dan Ackerman watching? Man. Anyway, we'll be right back. We're going to do a jump cut. Wait for the post-fight interview, if there is one. Steve Farhar's card was 118-112. He gave Goucher rounds 9 and 10, and that was it.
All right, so Erikson Lubin boxed enough in the first half of the fight to build a lead that he never lost.
All right, so we have seen the official scores. We have seen Steve Farhood's unofficial scores.
No post-fight interview,
now it's time to see how you felt this fight should be scored. No real surprise. 86% favored Erikson Lubin. And No real argument there, I guess. Where did the 14% come from for Terrell Guasha? But in any event, wasn't hammer time,
somebody was
but it
trolling.
was Erikson Lubin time. And you know what? Really, the highlight for me in this entire show has been the sounds from the corner. It's called Trainer Tracks.
I just want to hear the post-fight interview so I can get to this Rabisa Ramirez.
But don't just run through the front door without sticking, stabbing, and fainting.
You're too far
Jose
from him. That's
Pedraza
why you're not letting that right hand go. But when you do, you're landing it to the body. You can land that right hand.
And sneak up on him. Hide it behind your rhythm and your timing and you're touching him and you're feeling him and you're scooting
We still
got to
talk about the division.
We have to pick it up. All right? You're in shape. You're in great
I just did a whole
fucking
video
shape.
on 154 with Big J earlier, talking about Tim Tszyu and Dennis Hogan.
You control
That's supposed to be
You're
happening.
doing a good job keeping that guard up. You're in position to let go, but you're holding back. Don't rip that body.
Give me a
Don't
post-fight
sit and
interview.
turn.
Shit.
That's it. Pick him up. Go to that
We'll
body.
get to these other fights.
Oh, let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
I want to show when he hurt him.
This is what I've been waiting for all fight long, baby.
You come here to win the fight, all right? Yeah. This ain't no goddamn tough man contest. Be smart, all right? You're in the 12th round. Oh! Real talk, bro.
For my money, the highlight of the main event, Trainer Tracks.
So we're not going to get a post-fight interview with Erikson Lubin? What is going on? They're probably going to get him. The post-fight press conference is coming up. I guess we should stream that. I'm TstreeT Controversy with FightView360.com. Please subscribe. As I said, next week I gotta fix this. I gotta email somebody and be like, "Yo, y'all gotta stop fucking with my content," because next week is the big one: Charlo versus Jason Rosario, Charlo versus Sergey Derevyanchenko. And I was about to cut the video, and here we are. They got Lubin. All right, let's listen in. Shut up, degenerates.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
On the victory. Let's talk about your performance. How would you rate your performance tonight?
I give myself like a B-. I think a little bit of the layoff had something to do with it. But Guasha's a tough competitor. He's at the top of his weight class for a reason. And, I just want to stay active. And I definitely want my title shot.
Why do you think this fight, especially at the beginning, it seemed like
watching
it
on the
was
Showtime Anytime app, by the way.
I would say, and it really didn't pick up until like the 8th round. Why?
It was a chess match, because he respected what I had, and I knew to stay smart. I respected what he had. He was trying to counter a few things that I seen when I feint at him, and I just knew to be cautious. As my trainer was telling me to be cautious, don't get hit with nothing stupid. And, that's why it was slow in the beginning.
Now, I know you had talked about making a statement to the 154-pound division. Do you think you made a statement tonight?
I definitely made a statement. I beat one of the top guys, and that's always a statement when you could get somebody in the top 10 and you could beat one of the top 54s. So I feel like I beat one of the top 54s, and I just want to keep doing that. I don't care who they put in front of me next. I'm the mandatory for Charlo or Rosario to win out of that. I'm have my eyes tuned in. I'm staying in the gym. I'm gonna keep getting better.
All right. So in this fight, it seemed like there were two crucial points. I think in the 10th round, did he hurt you? Because it looked like he hit you with the overhand right, and you kind of buckled.
He buzzed me with a shot. But I was able to. I'm in shape, so I was able to recuperate quick. So once he hit me with the shot, it was like nothing. But in the last round,
did you think you hurt him with that right hook?
Yeah, I know I did. I just wanted to get. I wanted to make a statement in the last round after I heard him. I was trying to get him out of there, but I knew to be cautious because he's game. He's an Olympian, former Olympian. He's fought world title holders, and respects to Guasha. That's how you settle the beef. That's why I told him in there. I said that's how you settle it. You got to go in there. We got to duke it out.
Now,
that's how you settle it.
You already mentioned it. Next weekend you've got Charlo, you've got Rosario fighting in a unification match. Who do you see winning that fight?
I think Charlo's gonna come out on top on that.
Now, so you would be the mandatory. I guess isn't it only appropriate that
Lubin versus Charlo too?
Yeah,
Lubin versus Charlo too.
Why?
That's if he take care of business like I did tonight.
So let me ask you this then: why do you think that fight will go differently the second time around?
Well, I changed up a lot of things. and I got a master trainer in my corner. I still got my trainer, my longtime trainer, Jason Galarza, with me. So the chemistry's there. So I feel like I'm just all around a better fighter since that last time we fought.
You'll be watching though next
For sure.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Congratulations on the victory, young
Thank
man.
you.
Look forward to seeing you in the future. Before we recap.
In my opinion, I'm not confident he'll get the winner of that fight. You know, they might, I don't know. I mean, not right away. Within a year, maybe a year and a half, yeah. But you never know with the WBC because they can pull a franchise champion shit out of their ass, especially since Charlo is a 2-time champion. But surprisingly, a lot more people are going for Jason Rosario, you know, to be honest with you. Also, I did cover Sergio Garcia when he fought on the undercard of Sergio Martinez's card. Yes, Sergio motherfucker Martinez is back. And Tony Harrison, we don't know what's up with him or Julian J. Rock Williams, who has split from his longtime trainer, Stephen Bradman. Jarrett Hurd, we don't know where he is, and that's the WBC top 5 right there. Israel Madrimov, he's supposed to be Lara or Jason Rosario's mandatory. They're still figuring that shit out. Covered him a few weeks back on The Zone. And Bakrem Martazaliev, when did he fight? He's fighting soon, right? Isn't he the backup for... He's on the card, but isn't he the backup in case anything happens? He is. He's on the card. He's IBF Mando, right? Oh, they got Terrell Goucher. Let's listen in. Man, it's longer than I thought.
Seemed like this fight didn't really get started until the 8th round is when the action picked up. Why do you think it was so cautious early on?
We both highly skilled, so we had respect for each other's game. We couldn't be reckless in there. You know, if we made a mistake, it's like we both got caught in there with pretty good shots, and you know, I was being cautious, but I wanted to bite down and be aggressive as well.
Yeah, did you believe that you hurt him really bad in that 10th round?
Yeah, I know I hurt him, but he was able to recover. I was trying to step on the gas. My corner was telling me to you know, take it to him, and we was trying, but like I said, he was a better man tonight. If you look back on this, is your only regret is maybe that you didn't start faster earlier? Yeah. In this fight? Yeah, you know, I couldn't get off. I got to give credit to him. He was fast. I was trying to counter him, but you know, it is what it is, and I made no excuses. We're gonna get better.
Fantastic, Terrell Goucher. Appreciate the effort, my man. Thank you very much. All right, let's take a look and preview all of the.
I'm sorry, I gotta go. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. And I still got 2 more fight videos to do. You know, Jose Pedraza Molina is about to end right now. Then I got to do Rabisi Ramirez. So I'm out of here. I'm going to see you guys next week. We got a very, very busy week, a very busy next weekend, a very busy Saturday with covering all these fights on this card. I mean, on the Showtime pay-per-view card, then UFC, and then we're going to be here after the fight for the post-fight press conference live. I haven't done one of those in God knows how long, like a late-night stream with the post-fight press conference. Then we'll talk about the fights and everything after. As I said, I already did a Jaron Boots Enos video. I'm probably going to try to edit that a little bit and probably try to re-release it. You know, but let's see how Showtime does with this video, or CBS. I'm TstreeT Controversy with FightView360.com. Please subscribe.